Good morning, dear students. I hope you are okay by the grace of the Almighty. Actually, we are detached from each other nearly for 1 year. From last March, we are remaining at different parts. We are not together. And you know, we are facing a very dangerous time and we are fighting together our Honorable Prime Minister, and we are trying our best to overcome this crisis. And you know, a ray of hope, that is vaccine of corona. Already it has come to us, and we are very, very hopeful that within a short time we shall have the opportunity to meet in the classroom. But you know, time and time out from now, your second year students, HSC second year students, your HSC exam normally it held in April every year, but you know, for this pandemic and other difficulties, your exam this year will be held in later on. Okay, and I hope you are in touch with your textbooks, reference books at home, because our online education is going on. It is continuing, and you say online education is not really suitable for the context of Bangladesh, for the context of us, but something is better than nothing, you know, and for that reason we are doing it. Our topic is today from paper 1, I mean your first paper, and your final exam, you know, 2 papers will be included. You must participate in 2 papers together. So in this first paper, there are 2 items in guided writing. Part C, guided writing. Here are 2 items in substitution table. There are different parts. There are different parts like this, like this, like this. Just follow me. Just follow me. Just follow me. A, B, C, D. And there are different words. There are words, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a little bit, it is not very good in size, but it does not matter, just for your knowledge, for your information, and you know it better already. There are different words, group of words, and how you will arrange it. And we give you several times instructions like this. Suppose, just for your information, that is, suppose, just look at the board. Look at the board. True, full, ness, is the greatest of all human virtues. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 words. And these words are arranged in these 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. But not in proper standing. Not in proper, they are not organized properly. And these sentences are arranged not according to their sequence. Suppose truthfulness of all greatest, then the, and finally verses. So your function will be just whenever you write this answer, your function will be number 1, and there are number, you know. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Here, what you do, normally what you do, in spite of our repeated instructions, you do the same mistake again and again. And what is your mistake? Some of you, or many of you, just write from box 1 word, just here is one word, plus another word, plus another word, 1, 2, plus another word. You write like this. You collect one word from here, from a group, then put a plus mark, then collect another word from group B, then you collect, then you put a plus mark like this. It is a very, very wrong method. You have no authority, you have no right to put plus mark. So what will you do? You will just collect one word or group of words from column A, then from column B, then from column C, and finally from column D. And at last, you must put a full stop like this. Just follow this. Just like this. Truthfulness is the greatest of all human virtues. This is the method, this is the right method, but you do the same mistake again and again, and you write this way. If you write this way, you will get a big 0. Your score will be a big 0. So you must not follow it. Whoever said this, or anybody in the world, no, this is not the method. You must follow this method. And there is a wrong conception among you. That is, some of you ask that if you write one sentence, then you can write only one sentence, number 6. And you ask this question, sir, whether we shall get marks or not. If you do not complete the 6 lines, will you get marks or not? If you write one sentence correctly, you will get 2 marks. 2 marks, and here is 12 marks reserved for you. And for one sentence, you will have 1 mark. For one sentence, you will have 1 mark. So 6, 2 into 6, you will get 12 marks. Highly mathematical. It is highly mathematical, and if you do this job, you will get good score and you will get good marks. No problem. You will get good marks. And for your grading system, for your improvement, you will do this job, you will get this mark, no problem. And another thing that is, if you write chronologically, serially, actually it is a good idea. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you should follow this method. Some of you write here number 3, then number 6, then number 1, finally, or like this. It is very, very bad practice, and I think you should avoid it. You should always write, and if you cannot follow, if you cannot solve all the problems one time, at least keep space, like one, keep space, just like this, keep space, and whenever you can it, then solve it. But never violate this organization, never violate this method. Okay. So what is the necessary matters? What are the things you need to solve this question? You must, and these words, this group of words may be selected from your textbook or from any other matters from everyday life. Not only from your textbook, maybe the life of a person, great person, maybe the history of Bengal, maybe the history of world, or maybe selected from natural world. But you must read, at least read 2 times the whole structure. What is the method? At least read the whole structure, what is the method. And what is saying here? If you write the whole sentence, you will have a good idea, and then just like this, write this way. And if you think you will write or you will copy others, it is very, very bad practice. Okay? Okay, just try to follow this method, and I tell you again and again, read the textbook, which is written and selected by the NCTB, National Curriculum and Textbook Board, Dhaka. This textbook, if you read this textbook, I think it is enough for you, because you will have a lot of words. Your vocabulary will have a sound foundation, and you will get a lot of vocabularies. And if you follow this method, and I tell you, just write and read every day at least 2 or 3 English words. Read English newspaper, read your textbook NCTB, and you will be able to enrich your English vocabulary. Okay? And then come to our next point, rearranging sentences. Rearranging sentences. And these 2 items are related. These 2 items are related. You must have sense. You must have sense of words. You must have other ideas. You must have sense of vocabulary, meaning of vocabulary. Without it, you will not be able to rearrange the words. Again, the same thing. Suppose I erase this part. Okay. Just follow me. That is rearranging. Again. Rearranging means again. You know what is again? Arranging. It is noun and verb form is arrange. There are 14 sentences. And there is a story. There is a meaning of the passage, of the ideas, and you must read the passage. you must read the sentences. You must remember that these sentences are not ordered chronologically, according to sequence, according to maintain historical matters. And these sentences may be collected from your textbook. In your textbook, I mean NCTV, English for Today, there are different stories, life stories, historical matters, cultural matters, and these sentences may be collected from there, or it may be collected from anywhere in the world, especially from great persons, life of great persons, life of historical movements, either Bangladesh or anywhere in the world, or from other places, So this is your duty, that you must read the lines at least 2 times. And 2 things are very, very essential for you to memorize. That is, if you find the life story of somebody, of great persons, you must follow 2 dates from the sequence of our life. These 2 dates are our birthday and our departure day, I mean death day, departure, goodbye, tata. What is this? Birth and death. Which takes place first? Birth or death, or death or birth? You understand, I think? Because we come to this world first and we depart from this world at last. So these 2 dates, if you find the life story of a person, 40 lines, 1 sentence, always remember, that is, 1 sentence must be, that sentence is related with that person's birth, and the last person's will be his departure, his or her departure, his or her departure. So mind is matter, and I close down it. Just follow me. I am sorry, I am using tissue paper because duster is not available here. Okay, it is not a problem. You know, rearrangement, and there are different sentences. And how will you write this? How will you write it? I tell you, just follow me. Just follow me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, last one 14. 14 sentences. 1 sentence, 1 mark. So make a box like this. Make a box like this, and then follow the alphabets which is set in an exam paper. Suppose these words or these 14 sentences are arranged like this: ABC, ABC, A, B, C. Suppose number 1, Serial is B. Just follow this. 14 sentences. 14 sentences, okay. But in your question paper, the first sentence, which will be the first one? Suppose first sentence will be B from the question paper. B. Second one, Z. Say. And suppose 14. Number 14 is what? D. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So, you must follow this letter first. And there is a question, and in this case also you do wrong several times in spite of our instructions, in spite of our repeated instructions. That is, if you write only this part, just if you write only this and fulfill this pattern, you will get full score or full marks, 40 marks. If all correct, you will get 14 marks. And if you mistake, one mark will be taken from you. So, if you correct only 1 point, you will get 1 mark. If you correct only 1 point, you will get 1 mark. So, don't worry. And you ask, after this pattern, is it essential to make sentences? Is it very essential to make sentences? I tell you, it is enough. And if you have time and if you have intention, you can write the sentences like a passage, not like previous one. After this, you will write 14 sentences like paragraph, and here you will never put these marks A, B. Do you understand? You will never give here any sequential symbol or marks or alphabets. Here you will write just the paragraph. It is not mandatory. This part is not mandatory. But if you write, no problem. But if you write only this part and cancel this, it will be a great mistake. Because at the time of evaluating your answer scripts, we teachers, we become almost crazy. We become almost insane because we have lot of answer scripts and we have limited time. Our time span is very limited to evaluate the answer scripts. So we become and it becomes very hard for us. So it is mandatory that you must write this part. This is mandatory. If you have time, write this. If you have no time, cancel this. Do you understand? But it is, this part is compulsory. Am I clear? And the same thing, substitution table and rearrangement or reordering sentences, the same thing, the same sequence sense, same theme sense. You need vocabulary of English, you need chronological sense, and you need different ideas. Without chronological sense, you will have to face a lot of problems. So I think, I request you that you must read your English textbooks, and especially for this item and this item also, those items also. You must read your textbook. I mean, English for today. This book is very essential for you, and you must read life history of different persons, special types, scientists, historical persons, men of importance, discoveries, nature, great persons of the world. I told you, our liberation war, freedom fighters, and like these matters. And these two things are related, 14 and 16. How many marks? 14 plus 12 equal to 26. These 26 mathematics. You will get 26 out of 26. Nobody will deduct any mark from here because it is very mathematical. And if you practice this, just practice this, you will be able to do it well. And for this, never forget that you need regular practice. You need regular practice. And I tell you again and again, these two items are closely related. Vocabulary, you need vocabulary and you need regular practice. And until and unless you practice it regularly, you will never be successful, because without these matters, without this sense of chronology, it will not be easy for you to solve these matters. Again I tell you, that is, without these items, without this marking, and for your high score, these items are very helpful for you. Okay, I think we have discussed these points, and read at home, and I hope within a very short time, the next month, we have a possibility to meet in the classroom, especially HSC second year. I am not sure till today, but we have a possibility. There is a rumor like this, but rumor is always rumor, you know. So take preparation at home. Don't be afraid. We shall try our level best in our next classes. And if you have any queries, you can contact me. I shall try to solve it. Okay, dear students, up to that point, stay fine. We shall meet together and we shall overcome our present time of crisis. Fine. Up to that point, up to that time, stay safe, secure. Tata. Bye bye.